Welcome back to my channel. Sorry I had to cut the channel. I had to cut into 2 parts because my stream wasn't working right. So I am back. I am ready to get started. We're gonna go to playing the REDBIRDS and let's get started. And if you're new to the channel, please smash that like button if you like what you see. And if you was up Red, why
this manager is looking to get more production out of his hitters.
Oh, why did I end the other stream? The other stream, I had to get put some more batteries in my controller, and for some reason it decided to do something weird, and I had to restart my computer and everything. And why did it put me at 89? Oh, wow. So I had to restart my computer, restart my Xbox and everything. So, everything is good, and now I am with the Memphis REDBIRDS, and I am ready to go and see if I can smash some.
We're back. I'm Matt Vasgersian, bringing you closer to
balls,
baseball than the AAA East with today's Bowman Prospect Spotlight.
Check this out.
Mike Moore comes into this one with hits in each of his last 10 games. What do you think is contributing to his recent success, and what do you think about his chances of extending his streak in this one?
Yeah, Matty, consistent hitting mechanics, a great eye, feel for the barrel right there, Matty. I actually think it's going to continue. This guy looks so calm in the box. I don't see that he doesn't get a knock today.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Memphis REDBIRDS and the Nashville Sounds.
Let's hope and pray that my controller works the right way.
And it's coming up next.
There you go.
Terrence Bridges, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one.
So let's see if we can.
What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all
362,
4 of your pitches on.
1 home
I think
run,
if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Hey, stay hot now. Nobody better. Nobody better.
Let's see what I can do. I want to drive it right. That's what I want. And then earlier, my guy, for some reason, I couldn't pitch.
Now the first pitch on the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that?
I joined the new car. Oh, you did? I appreciate it, big man.
It's at 11? I think he knows exactly that it's at 11.
Yeah, I'm going to.
You just want to get a few
I'm going to start
Next thing you know, you
opening up the Discord when
8 days. Now we're on 11. This
when
dinner tastes different.
When I start going live stream or
bouncer up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. On
live streams, I want to start opening up the Discord so we can talk and chat
a 4 to 6 to 3
about
double
games
play
and
the threat.
You
More
know,
of the show. Saturday baseball.
You know,
after
different things like that.
Stepping in once again is Mike Moore. He singled first time up. Now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Yeah, the rain starting to intend. 1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. The relay. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Well, so, to join the Discord, did he give you any problems, or was it easy for you to join?
Moore, the runner at second with 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called off. What does he do?
I even have it where what I play on YouTube shows up in the Discord.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Canoy is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. Now to the plate, here is Mike Moore. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, we got a 1-0 lead right now.
Next, it'll be Mike Moore. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Nice hit. It's 1-1 now.
Gilberto Franco, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Liner in there for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end.
I would definitely
and secured the W in the bottom.
If you did Perez, I would definitely take time and get everything where we can talk in the, you know. If you have any questions about Major League Baseball or if I have any questions, you can contact me on Discord.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of the crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Memphis Redbirds and the Nashville Sounds.
We actually got a winning record by 1. Glitching, come on.
Freddie Jaquez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well.
370, 1 home run.
On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Dan D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field
make
here
sure
today.
I don't
they
fall
come in
for
not
you.
exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Next, it'll be Justin Williams.
We down by 3.
All over the place.
Anytime I pitch, you gotta win a record.
Here in inning number 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is with. Now at the plate, here is Mike Moore, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So now they'll have
runners
on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
The third baseman, number 7.
Digging in next, Dan Torres. He collected a base hit his first
Whoa.
time up. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. So next to hit is Roger Canoy. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Grounded to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this
There
half.
we go.
And now in the box, Mike Moore. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it
Let's see
starts
if
to
we can
get
get a vision
into
a
that
little bit better.
territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first
Wow. I can't believe I did
If
that.
you've got a good fastball going and they're not.
At the plate now is Mike Moore. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was...
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Next, here is Dan Torres. He flew out in his last AB. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. To the third baseman, but the throw is wild. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Striding in is Alexander Palma. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut the... Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can.
Well, it took 6
A one-run
pitches.
finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Sound jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Freddie Pocket.
Three one. First base. Strikeout. First base, and I came around. Like, oh, nice. Came around and scored. Welcome to the channel. This is your boy LeBird from the LeBird channel. I hope you like what you see. If you do, would you smash that like button? Help your boy out. Hey, man. You want me to give? To be honest with you, I don't know how to give you cards on the game. Sorry about that. Well, I don't know. What do you mean? Give you, give me DJ. I can't give you a card on the game. I don't know how to do that. Are you looking for a card in the game?
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Memphis Redbirds and the Durham Bulls.
Well, 9:15.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up.
Now let's see if we can,
Steven Almanzar will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You'd think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Moore. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air now, out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Moore. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. McCauley is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Mike Moore. First pitch of the AB now. Fouled away. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Fouled off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to get are way worse.
My hitting
there are 2 away now.
If I'm gonna hit him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Soft liner toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. Next to dig in, Alexander Palma. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a liner. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And the throw in gets away from him. Next to stand in is Jose Valencia. Flew out last time up. Ground ball right side. He's got it. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Bulls jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Almanzar earns the win, his second. Patrick McGinnis wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew on that excursion. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com. Minor League Baseball on the show for you as we present coverage from the AAA East. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Memphis Redbirds. We've got baseball on the show. And now here is Willie Delgadio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Chet Hardy comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Come on, man.
1-1.
Yeah, we're gonna work. We're gonna work this. I'm working here.
He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So now to the plate, Ronald Lozano, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first one of the game from third.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Buddy Reed.
the center fielder.
Now here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
McCann has a play, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit, Jack Larson. He went deep in the contest last night. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So
I'm
a
trying
good
to
job
get,
there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Christian Santana is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone.
I can't get the control of this man, and for some reason my man
It
don't.
shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
And he fouls this one off. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but
There you go.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be the speed threat, Edgar Del Villar. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts.
There we go.
And there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Willie Delgadio, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch sent on the ground out to second, right to him. And that's the second out. So now to the plate, Chet Hardy. Tripled and later scored first time around. Now here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Soft liner to the right side. That's in there.
They
Base hit.
kill him,
Hardy
man.
is on his way home. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Now the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
There we go.
So a run on 2 hits, no error.
Hey, what more is this?
So now here is Buddy Reed. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the
There we
first
go.
out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's
He's
4
trying to come
strikeouts
in
in the
there.
first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Now here's the pitch. Christian Santana is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Popped him up. Torres over to his right. And the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half.
There we go. That's how we do it.
So now into the box is Andrew Kisner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box, Edgar Del Villar, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. No hits to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Chet Hardy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. And now Ronald Lozano singled in his last at-bat. First offering.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Hey, no outs here.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
To third. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
We got it. We got it. I gotta get my pizza back.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Doug McCauley. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Got 1-1, here it comes. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Down the first baseline, fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up, Buddy Reed, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball, just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs,
there
no hits, no errors, and no. Pablo Pia gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it.
I don't know why my picture's here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Bulls took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Xavier Cuba gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight we wrap up this. It's baseball. It's the show. Into the box, Mike Moore. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball
Oh
there.
my, I want it out.
Look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Now at the plate, Alexis Vasquez. Moore stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Swing and a liner, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
Hey, guys, he went for the punch-out right there. Brought out Filthy McNasty down in the zone, and he's able to scramble that for a knock. Nice execution by the batter right there.
Next up is Mike Moore, and they're runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Digging in will be Alexis Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alexis Vasquez.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Sosa takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Now to bat, Alexander Palma, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Throw over to the bag. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Now to the plate, Mike Moore. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he falls behind 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way out. Stepping up is Mike Moore. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no hits. Ready now is Mike Moore, grounded out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Hey, this was a crazy game. Completely lopsided throughout. But these guys did a lot of things right. It's hard to blow somebody out like they did and still get a shot.
Second base, first base. Strike out. And they go. Okay, so I made it to number 10. 17 stubs and 1,812 XP. And I would have made it to second base, but I didn't know if that last hit, was gonna get caught or not. Oh my God. Arm accuracy +5 and reaction +1. I am so. I mean, I don't know what happened. Oh, it might be those things I added onto my character. Yeah, made my batting, my pitching.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Durham Bulls and the Memphis REDBIRDS. So the next to bat will be Mike Moore. He's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Told y'all.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
At the plate is Mike Moore, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
I ain't love that over.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Deep earlier, so that was a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Lantigua leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
and this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Stepping in next, Dan Torres. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard hit to first. Oh, what a dive. A step on the bag for 1. He's up with it. The throw. Touché, sir. So it's 1 run on 2. So stepping in is Andrew Kisner, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Mike Moore will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Reed is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Up next, Mike Moore. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly, and quickly there are 2 away.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Carson Fulmer earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Patrick McGinnis hammers down the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew on that excursion, you've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on The Show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Durham Bulls and the Memphis Redbirds. It's baseball on The Show, and it's coming up. So next to bat will be Mike Moore. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Yeah, be glad.
New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Buddy Reed. Bounce to first. He's right there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. And stepping in, Mike Moore.
First baseman, Mike Moore.
First pitch of the AB now. To set, and the 1-0. Here's a pop-up now, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Martinez able to track it down for the 3rd out. Now into the box, Mike Moore. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So
You
that'll
don't
set
want
up the
him.
double play possibility with 1 away. Now it'll be Dan Torres. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping in once again is Jose Valencia. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here's the 1-1. Hit toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Lantigua ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's safe. As it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, with 2 outs here, this might be the last batter he faces. I bet the pitching coach is just telling him to rear back and let it rip. Don't hold anything back. Get the out, and your work is done here.
Now to the plate, here is Ben Gelman, and their runners at the corners now.
Second baseman, Ben Gelman.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Santana has got it, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left.
Now batting, first baseman, Mike Moore.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Mike Moore is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally, an ugly swing right there. He's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dan Torres. Flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes. They worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Memphis Redbirds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mariano Serrano earns the win, his second.
Well, the game,
Two strikeouts in the effort. Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Durham Bulls and the Memphis Redbirds. We've got baseball on the show. Next it'll be Mike Moore. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. No. Next to hit is Mike Moore. He bounced out last time up. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the DH, Mike Moore. First pitch of the AV on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Come on. Ooh.
Next it'll be Mike Moore. He flew out in his last AB.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
And now the first pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The Catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, good at bats late in the games can really help out. How about this sac fly right now?
Now at the plate here is Mike Moore. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. He's set and the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Beautiful diving stop. He goes to first. It's late. He's safe. It was a highlight reel stop, but he can't get an out. And runners will be at first and second with one away.
I can't begin to tell you how difficult it is as a former shortstop to go in that hole, backhand, try and get up and make a play to first. It's a heck of a long throw. He put his best foot forward, but just was not able to complete the play.
Number 22.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alexis Vasquez, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting. Right field.
Digging in next, Alexander Palma, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Weakly hit towards first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching.
I couldn't get no hit, man, in the first, third, sixth, or 7th. But you know what? It's alright. I will be right back. I have to go to the restroom. Be right back. We're gonna get this bullpen going. And in control of my pitches. And if I'm not getting control of my pitches, then I need to
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
just checking in my how just fine. And then I'm trying to get control of. Oh yeah, because my control is like +5. Yeah, I'm not having that, bro. I gotta get that back up. And I'm gonna keep working at it, and keep working at it, and keep working at it until my control.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Memphis REDBIRDS. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your... And now in the box, Roger Canoy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Alex Verdugo digging in now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So next to hit is Robert Field, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air to center field. Rosas gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here.
You got it. You got it.
Last half of the second set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Renato Nunez. And it's fouled away. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Nunez is retired, and there's one away. So here is Justin Williams, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
We're doing good, guys. We're doing good.
Next, here is Bruce Karnitz. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, two away, two away.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Moore. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. You've probably heard a lot about his two-way player ambitions, but it's going to be a challenge to make sure he gets enough reps in either role to really fulfill his potential.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Reps are so important to his player development. And it's going to take a well-crafted, well-coordinated effort for him to succeed as a two-way guy. Not just by himself, the training staff, the coaching staff. That's the big thing for me. How can we keep this guy's body healthy, moving towards the goal of potentially being a great two-way player? Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
The 0-2 delivery. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Karnitz camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Striding in is Sergio Rincon, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One hit, one left. At the plate now is Gilberto Franco.
I'm liking this part.
First pitch on its way. Now the 1-0.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good job, good job. Oh, yeah,
Next
five
to
more
stand in
runs.
is Johnny Herman. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
On the ground up the middle, and there's their first hit of the game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Now a bunt attempt here. The throw pulls him off the bag.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And it's fouled away. Herman on second. Cons is over at first with 1 away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
A ball and a strike now. A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Torres has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2. And now here is Robert Field, and their runners at the corners now. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So 1 run on 2 base hits. So now to the plate, Renato Nunez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next to hit, Justin Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Another one sent foul. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here comes the 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Moore. The base knocked to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, just like your fielders pick you up sometimes, right here, he's got a chance to pick his guy up after that error would have ended the inning. It's a team game.
Skied into straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gilberto Franco. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Now a flare out to left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
A base hit in his first trip. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay. But he'll be in there with a double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Called strike 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roger Canoy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Franco, the runner at third. Herman is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Fouled off. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Still 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2-2. Here it is. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. He's set the 2-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Pablo Pena enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
The final line scores are as always. For the victorious Stars, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Redbirds, 4 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.
I'm trying to get
Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you Terrence Bridges, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And they've got the runner hung up between first
What
and
are you
second.
doing?
Tag, and he's out as he
You
can't
ain't
get back
supposed
in
to go to
time.
second, you dumb.
Next to dig in,
Dig in.
Mike Moore. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
A bouncer up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield
Hey,
single.
it's
That's a
right back
tough
in my
play.
seat.
Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. So now here is Mike Moore, singled in his last at-bat. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
So now into the box is Dan Torres. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he is tagged
How am I
out
supposed to
here.
do that
Boy, a
when I
bad
can't
mistake that time.
When I can't control him.
Ready to begin the 8th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Mike Moore.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
See, look.
Poor base running there. Got him
Look
in
at
the
him.
hot box between first and second.
He won't act
He's
right.
out trying to stretch
He's
it
a
into
glitchy.
a double.
He's so
Hey, this was a
glitchy,
pretty
man.
tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one.
He
Sometimes
ran with
the
his
inning
neck turned
runs on
sideways,
the
and then he won't go
key
to the
pitching
base.
and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
And it's a 4-3
That's twice
finish
the
in
game
this
ain't
evening's
done me
ball
that
game.
way.
Memphis.
First base, first base, first base, first base. Oh my God, this game is so bad, man. They need to fix it. One for four. Wow. And then the camera just automatically, I mean, it's like
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
I need control. I would love to
Minor League Baseball
change
is live and on the air on the show tonight. The first of this three-game weekend series between the Nashville Sounds and the Memphis Redbirds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Next up, Mike Moore. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. In
wow.
the box,
And it's
Moore. First pitch of the AB now. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Hardesty will put this one away, and the side is retired. And now, Mike Moore, a hit in 2 tries so far.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going. Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alexander Palma. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Scooped up. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. 7th inning ready to roll. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Justin Williams.
Number 26.
Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mike Moore, and they could use a spark from him here. 0-1 the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And that's the first out.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Sound took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Come on.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Next up is Mike Moore. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the first pitch. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat.
Digging in will be Mike Moore. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And a good throw. Now at the plate, Mike Moore. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now to bat, Kenneth Sargent comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, Mike Moore. He bounced out last time up. Hard hit toward the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Ready now is Dan Torres. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
He's running. Pitch inside. The throw in time, and he is nailed at second.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets.
Stepping up is Mike Moore, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fly ball right down the line and left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle.
Does it again.
And he is out easily.
What is wrong with my guy?
So the next to bat will be David Cervantes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. To first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game.
I don't get this. That's like the third time he cost me a double.
And defense in certain spots This one was a fun one to watch.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Redbirds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mariano Serrano wins his third of the season. Curtis Sherrill was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
Hey, Brad, what is the overall? My overall is a 94.
Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Nashville Sounds and the Memphis Redbirds. We've got... So now, here is Willie Holton, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex.
Now here's the pitch. Alex Verdugo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit.
Yeah, I can't get my man to put the ball where I
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
gotta work on the control.
Down and away, ball 1.
He's throwing way, I don't know. It's like he can't throw anymore.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Verdugo, the runner at second with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Back up the middle.
Come on, guys. Y'all just stand there and look at the ball roll by you, and then you want to react.
Run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0
This is why we always
lead.
losing.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get
I
that
think this
base
is the
hit to
worst
give
team
your
I
team
ever
the lead.
been
You
on.
have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach.
Why
see
you
him turn to
throw-
his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big
This
spot.
dude is not throwing the ball right at all.
From the stretch.
I've never thrown so many balls in my life.
Runners on first with 1 down. That
Come
misses,
on,
and it's going to
dude.
set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kinder is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Alright, I want my way out of that one, man.
Stepping in next, Justin Williams comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Gilberto Franco. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1.
It's my control.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Here we go.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. He's right there. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now at the plate is Johnny Herman, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. At the plate now, Kenneth Sargent. No balls and a strike to count.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
From the belt, kicks and deals as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
We're trying. Yes, sir, we're trying.
So here now's the pitcher, Mike
393.
Moore. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. First pitch on its way. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Michael Lantigua. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Willie Holton. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Willie Holton goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Alex Verdugo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Alex Verdugo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Rincon is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Humberto Jimenez.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
The windup and the 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
First pitch of the AB on its way. On he pops it up. Torres in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
There you go.
Up next,
Welcome back to the show, everybody.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
If you're new, welcome.
First delivery to him.
I'm trying to figure out how to get the control of my pitcher.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That pitcher is not.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When my pitcher won't put the ball where I want him to put it.
And that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So next to bat will be Mike Moore. He singled first time up.
You won't know me then.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. Jimenez finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So stepping in is Kenneth Sargent, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1.
What?
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Fastball in there, 3 and 2. lifted down the line in left. Kinder moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Now into the box, Derek.
This is a challenging game because my pitcher is not putting the ball
First
where I
pitch
want
on
it.
the way. The windup and the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Redbirds lead it 3-1. Alex Verdugo digging in now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Another 0-2 coming. Line towards center field. Rincon is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Robert Field started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
From my control,
the 0-2 pitch.
what's that 25?
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout.
It was at 25, now
Well,
he's
he's
at
just been
5.
setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Humberto Jimenez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Austin Feliz will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
And we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one.
1,500
strikes, they work deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game.
So I really got to work hard to get my pitching. I can make it back to the 7th, 8th, and 9th innings. My stamina is way too low. I think my stamina is low because my control is way gone. I started doing better and better on that one, but I still feel that I need to take them on. Wow. I need my control back. I really do. Next time I'm pitching, hopefully my control will be higher than 5. But we won that one though. I can't complain. Can't complain. Can't complain. Yes sir. Yes sir.
Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Durham Bulls and the Memphis
We actually got a
REDBIRDS.
same
It's
record.
baseball,
Wow.
It's the show, and it comes your way.
Come on, Mike. More.
Jack Flaherty gets the call for game 1 of the series. Now to the plate, here is Mike Moore. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. From the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle.
Lantigua over at second. Rincon at first with no outs. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now it'll be Andrew Kisner.
You know, I'm at 2 already.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get 2. To second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Stepping in once again is Mike Moore, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a half swing there.
He's not
going to
go
go the other way, and it's strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments.
I had to fix that camera because that neck was something like this.
You're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Spin and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Next it'll be Alexander Palma, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now at the plate here is Willie Delgadio. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. Right side. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next it'll be Mike Moore. He doubled his last time up. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Bulls are in front here, 3-0. Next to hit is Willie Delgadio. He hit a sac fly earlier. Sosa leads off first with 1 away. Hit out towards second. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Digging in next, Mike Moore singled in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dan Torres. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Grounded softly to the right. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Bulls took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Milton Dotson takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Durham Bulls and the Memphis
And I'm hitting
REDBIRDS.
good though, man.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Memphis.
Hideki Takahashi will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
407.
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And now in the box, Mike Moore. First pitch of the AB on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. All right, so let's turn to show. Digging in, the switch hitter, Doug McCauley, grounded out in his last at-bat. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
I think they get me ready to go to the majors.
So here is Mike Moore. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dan Torres. Flew out last time up. The 0-1 on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Next, here is Mike Moore, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into it.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Next will be the designated hitter, Christian Santana. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to hit is Edmundo Sosa, singled last time.
I'm batting
They
right.
take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Reined in. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The
Wow.
Bulls hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Bill
This
Sanchez
is like-
wins his 3rd of the season.
This is like ridiculous. I'm batting 407 the last time I was up.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball
And,
comes your way on the show. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Durham Bulls and the Memphis Redbirds. Lucas Giolito gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Striding in is Edmundo Sosa, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right now.
Next to stand in is Mike Moore, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the AB now. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Rincon stands at second with 2 gone. Liner in there for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dan Torres.
Number 7, designated hitter, Dan Torres.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4. At the plate now is Edmundo Sosa. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Moore is there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. And now here is Mike Moore. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Hit out towards second. And that's into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
So now to the plate, Dan Torres struck out in his last trip to the plate. Skied into straightaway right. Larson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next to hit, Alexander Palma. It was a base hit last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Leading off the inning, it'll be Willie Delgadio as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now into the box is Mike Moore, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And that's in there, base hit. And not in time as the run scores. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
The batter, number 7.
Striding forward now is the DH, Dan Torres. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We're through 6 full. The Redbirds lead it 7-0. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Mike Moore. He's got his sights set on a 5-hit ball game here. the stretch. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Santana is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Next up, Andrew Kisner. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Boy, we were treated to a wild one here, weren't we? Gotta love a game when you score 13 runs and it doesn't end up in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on.
8-5 today. The Redbirds led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Lucas Giolito takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire...
First base, first base, first base. Warm eyes. I'm definitely trying my best to do what I need to do. We won that one. Double, a very hard team to beat. Alright, let's see if we can keep it going up.
Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Memphis Redbirds and the Durham Bulls. We've got baseball. Next to dig in, Mike Moore, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. And now the first pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side.
Now that would have popped this shit up.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Mike Moore, and they could use a spark from him here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Come on.
And now, Mike Moore. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Fouled off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Into the box, Alexis Vasquez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Vasquez.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in will be Charles Kinder. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next up is Willie Alvarez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. High in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the... Now to bat, Mike Moore. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning...
Always nice to get the
Come
first
on,
game
man.
of the
Okay.
series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Bulls came through.
Yeah,
late,
I
taking
think this
the
is the
lead in
worst
the
team I've
eighth to
ever
secure
been
the
on.
victory. AAA East action just a few moments away, but as final preparations are being made, let's get a look at tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Mike Moore comes into this one with hits in each of his last 10 games. What do you think is contributing to his recent success, and what do you think about his chances of extending his streak in this one?
Yeah, Matty, consistent hitting mechanics, a great eye, feel for the barrel right there,
Nope.
Matty. I actually think it's going to continue.
Well,
This guy
man.
looks so calm in the box. I don't see that he doesn't get a knock today.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air. Now into the box, Ronald Lozano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
This is skied into short left center. Kinder comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Now to the plate, Chet Hardy. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Yeah, my team just jogging, man. It's amazing.
That brings up Alec Bohm. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 1 home run and 16 RBIs. He's got it, and there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Doug McCauley, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Hardy at second with two down. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the
Damn.
inning. We've played an inning. Still stepping up is Buddy Reed as we take a look at the splits between April and May. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. In for strike two.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Buddy Reed is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. So the next to bat will be Jack Larson. A ball and no strikes. That's by him for strike one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Roll. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make you fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Comes in here right at 260. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a shot toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Larson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Ronald Lozano.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Kinder has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Ready now is Chet Hardy. He doubled his last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Palma is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping in next, Alec Bohm. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1. Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Denton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Doug McCauley. And it's fouled away. McCauley is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes, first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness, his reaction time is unparalleled, able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Doug McCauley is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th. First pitch on the way. Buddy Reed comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So now here is Jack Larson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Kinder gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. To the left side, but it's well foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Kinder is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Up next, Edgar Del Villar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Outside, 3-0 now. Strike taken up in the zone. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And the count will be full. Hit in the air down the right field line. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. And now the first pitch. Ronald Lozano is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Hardy.
In now, Chet Hardy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I forgot to look. Let me see where my control was.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well, and then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
Here's another 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now.
Try my best, try my best, try my best.
Next to bat will be Alec Bohm. He flew out in his last AB. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Palma is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Now at the plate is Doug McCauley. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And there's the first out.
Bottom of the 7th.
And stepping in, Buddy Reed. He grounded out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now to the plate, here is Jack Larson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Now another 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Larson is off of first with 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt them. 8th inning coming up. Memphis is out on top. Israel De La Cruz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Redbirds led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mike Moore earns his 5th winner of the year. Geraldo Barrios earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the
He's
year.
working hard.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Memphis Redbirds and the Durham Bulls. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your... So stepping in is Mike Moore, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him, hit back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now it'll be Mike Moore. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive to left. Lozano is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So a very good outburst here is 5. Next, it'll be Mike Moore. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Stepping in once again is Mike Moore. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line hard deep into left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits with 1 of them. Now at the plate here is Mike Moore. First offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. 1 run scores. Throw into third will not be in time. And it's a 2-run double.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead. So he clutched up big time right there.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Next, it'll be Alexander Palma. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Sosa shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Redbirds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jack Flaherty earns his first win of the season. Geraldo Barrios closes the door for the save, his 10th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac.
And that one hit in the 8th is what helped us win. Well, we would have lost if I would have got that. Boy. I'm still trying to get my pictures back because none of my pictures are still. None of my pictures are still doing. Five magazine, 6. Yeah. I mean, I have to work hard. My batting average is like 400.
Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Nashville Sounds and the Memphis Redbirds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Next to hit is Mike Moore as we take a look at the splits between April and May. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Digging in next, Gilberto Franco. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And he'll take it to the bag. So here is Mike Moore, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dan Torres. He bounced out last time up. Moore on at first, nobody out. And he misses, ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
The right fielder.
And now in the box, Alexander Palma. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So next to hit is Charles Kinder. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that'll bring up Ben Gelman. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Striding in is Mike Moore, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, D-Row, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch is high, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to... Next to stand in is Mike Moore. First pitch on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. At the plate now is Mike Moore. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. Agustin Alvarez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Redbirds. 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Sounds, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Just imagine all this.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Nashville Sounds and the Memphis Redbirds. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Redbirds.
Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around and turn around in a big way.
Moore is there, makes the play, 1 away. And now here is Alex Verdugo. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Alex Verdugo.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Right to him. 1 there. So now to the plate, Mike Moore. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go. You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alexander Palma. Moore leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss, blew the fastball right by him, and the inning's over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Hardesty, worked a walk his first time up. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Scooped up, there's 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. bottom of the third now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Mike Moore. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Next, here is Justin Williams, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now. And now, Mike Moore. First delivery to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Line hard into left. Canoy is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem...
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, gotta be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe.
Next to hit, Mike Moore. First pitch on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roger Canoy. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Hit softly on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Memphis Redbirds took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Lucas Giolito notches his 3rd win of the year. Freddie Jaquez takes the loss, only his 1st of the year. Geraldo Barrios records the save, his 11th of the campaign.
We're doing really good.
Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Nashville Sounds and the Memphis Redbirds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Mariano Serrano, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hardesty over to his left. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So now into the box is Mike Moore. He flew out in his last debut. Out in front of it, strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next up, Mike Moore, who bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue.
Now batting, first baseman, Mike Moore.
Comes set, here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll get one back with the sac fly as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing.
6-3
Okay,
the final score today.
Oh.
The Nashville Sound jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Curtis Sherrill wins his third.
Can't get it. Alright, on that note, what I'm going to do is go ahead and call it a night because for morning, I'll probably do one later on today, probably, after I do all my stuff I need to do. With that being said, this is your boy Limber signing off. If you like what you see, please smash that thumbs up button. That lets YouTube know that I'm a good person and that you want to see more of what I do. If you want to know when I go live or drop a hot video, please click that subscribe button and click on that very top notification bell so you know when I go live or drop in another hot video. With that being said, also don't forget that if you want to join, I do have a join button so you can become a member of the community and we can help the channel grow. We can help put our ideas together, help support the channel so we can stay moving and growing. I also have a Discord channel down in the description below. If you want to join, all you have to do is click on the link and it is basically simple to walk you through it. This is your boy Limber signing out, and I want to say God bless you, have a good one, and good night. Bye bye.